Good morning, and hope you all have been well. And this is part 108 of the Pokemon Rejuvenation V13.5 Let's Play. So for today's episode, we are going to be getting into our final side quest, that being the Xenogene movie quest. Now from what I've seen and heard, this may be a two-part side quest video. We'll see how long we get within this video, but most likely it will be a two-part, not let's play, but a two-part side quest, sorry. And not only that, this is going to be the final quest and the final video of the main series of Rejuvenation. Now, once we get the main let's play done and completed, this Friday is when we will get into the brand new, improved, more updated V13.5 Let's Play with set mode, no items on. I'm very excited to get into all of that with you guys, but of course, we gotta get through all of this first, and then again on Friday, we'll get into the brand new Let's Play of Rejuvenation V13.5, checking out all the new stuff there. So hopefully I will be seeing a few of you guys once that series is posted and started. There is also one more thing that I do want to bring up before getting into today's quest, and that is the new Rejuvenation series, more specifically towards guides and tutorial videos. I'm not going to get into what I plan to do on this video, but what I will say is I plan to sometime this week, when I get the time to, I want to record a introduction kind of video for that specific playlist series for guide and tutorial videos for Rejuvenation, and get some feedback, some constructive criticism, some likes, maybe dislikes on certain things, and overall get your guys' opinions on how you think and feel about all of that. But I guess with that being said, we'll get into today's video. Now, I do not know again when I plan to do that or upload that, but I hope to sometime this week. An extravagant flyer is on the table. Wanted aspiring movie director for a brand new blockbuster produced by Pokestar Studio in Grand Dream City. You don't have any experience in movie directing, but maybe you should go check it out. Sounds like a plan. I'm honestly really excited for this quest because I believe it's more so like a tribute to an old fan game that was, I believe, started or made by Zumi, but I guess at some given point it got cancelled. Now, if somebody wants to let me know the actual lore on what specifically went down with the cancellation of that game, that would be greatly appreciated. From what I've seen here and there, it seems like a lot of her time was taken up with Rejuvenation in real life stuff. And what is it? I know she's working. Oh, sorry about that. I hit my lamp or desk lamp. What was it? That's right. She's working on a new game, Overgrown, if I'm not mistaken. I believe she makes posts on her Patreon once in a while. But yeah, I guess if there's any more to why it got canceled, I definitely would like to know more about that. But I think that's pretty much the basic stuff, unless there's something that I'm missing. Anyways though, you there mind giving me a moment of your time? My name's Dyer, however you pronounce that. Dyer Rector, famous director of the plethora of movies shown here at the Pokestar Studios. I could see it in you. You have the capabilities of being a primetime director. Yes, I have a knack for these things, usually. Why don't you stop by the Pokestar Studios Theater? There's something I want to show you. Sounds like a plan. But yeah, I do believe it's mainly, I think in real life stuff, Pokemon Rejuvenation getting in the way, and being more focused on all of that, and Overgrown, of course. But again, definitely let me know if there is something that I'm missing, or if it's something more specific. So you did come around then. Let's get the show on the road. Alright, everything's all set. What I have to show you is just through here. I guess we'll turn up the speed up here. Over here? Oh, I guess I never really asked for your name. Alon, is it? Fantastic. Name chosen by the movie gods, which is me, of course. Okay, no, I'm just joking. Don't look at me like that. Have you seen any of my movies? Technically no, but yes. Then you already know of my brilliance then. Still, I like to show you one of my favorite ones to give you more of a look into my expertise. Oh, it's about to begin. I guess we'll slow down for this one. I think that's the bridge towards the Hospital of Hope, right? Or no, wasn't there, like, during V13, like a bridge before Grand Dream City changed, but you couldn't walk across it because they were doing a movie? I think I remember something like that, so it may be a little thing with what's about to play here then. My love, I've come for you again, my darling Pelipper. You visited me 3 times this week. Could it be true? Could it really be true? Your love for me is. But of course, my love, I love you more than any bridge I have ever seen, ever visited. I would fly through many storms, fly through many trials, just to be here with you once again, forever and ever and ever. Oh no. My love. Oh no. Poor Pelipper. My love, please speak to me. Please, please. Yay, dinner. I was feeling for Pelipper lately. Don't you dare leave my husband alone. Yum 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 in my tum tum tum. Yum. I don't know how I feel about that movie. Good job, Dyer. You tried your best. So beautiful, the ending makes me cry every time. So, Alon, what did you think of it? The ending makes me... So what, the lady just eating the Pelipper makes you cry? I mean, I guess the love story between the bridge and the Pelipper. Alrighty. I don't know how to feel about that. Let's see. It was good. Yeah, what did I just watch? Perfection, my dear Alon, perfection. If you can't realize that, then I'm already second-guessing myself, but... Listen, the reason I showed you this to you is because I believe you have what it takes to be a director, and I want you to help me. A movie on this scale is impossible feat to pull off. So what do you say? Want to help me out? Sure, why not? Perfect. This will be great. Please visit me at my office. It's west of the theater. I will speak to you about it more there. Sounds like a plan. Alrighty. I assume that's probably here? No. Filming studio. Maybe talk to you. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Just in a costume. Okay, I don't really see him here. Director's chair. Oh, there's a... Okay. A board is crammed with all kinds of notes left behind by the studio crew. A series of sticky notes grabs your attention. Do not eat the porridge in the fridge in the dressing room. I think it's starting to become sentient. Why don't you just throw it out? Are you kidding me? It's going to crawl out of its container and bite my fingers off the second I touch that thing. And also, you labeled a jar of jam with moldy instead of just throwing it out because you thought it was gross. I'm not doing it, Kai. Please stop making excuses, just clean up your messes or I'm making you clean the entire fridge instead. Dire. Occupied. Real quick. Okay. I didn't know if it was like a little like joke thing or if it's like some weird Pokemon event kind of thing. Anyways, Milan, I've been waiting for you, seeing that you are here. I guess you are serious, about this then. Good, here's the situation. The other day, an anonymous person broke into the Pokestar Studios, but instead of taking anything, they just left a fully written script on my desk. I was reading it through, and I couldn't help but be captivated by their story. At the end of the script, there was a note. It read, "Please make my movie or I'll probably cry. Z," probably Zumi. I have no idea who the Z person is, but that's besides the point. This is where you come in, sorry. You have friends, right? I know a few people. Magnificent. Good. I'll need you to gather your friends and bring them here. Don't question my methods. Just go and do that. Alan went out and gathered a few people. Why do you bring us all the way here, Alan? I was in the middle of relaxing after, getting blasted. I'm surprised they let us into the back room. I thought it was mostly for actors and crew members. Maybe we'll be able to star in our own movie. Yes, that is correct. I had Alan bring you all here today because I want you all to star in my movie. What? Are you being serious? If that's what you want, that is, this movie will require experienced trainers for it to be successful. I guess it could be fun. Sure, why not? Great, but I was hoping you had more friends than this. I still need one male and one female. We have 2 more people coming in. Coincidentally, they are a male and a female respectively. We're here. What do you need us for? We get to star in a movie, Ren. Isn't that awesome? A movie? But I'm not really an actor. I'm not either, but it could be really fun anyway, right? See, the lass with the ponytail gets it. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You cannot say no, you just cannot. This deal will pay quite a large amount of money as well. You all will be rolling in the dough, just you wait. That's great and all, but we don't really care about money. What? What a group of kids don't care about money. Us. I'm kind of a minimalistic anyways. I just sort of carry around the bare minimum of what I need and pray it's enough. I mean, money would be nice, just give me their share. Done, you're the main character of the movie. Big bro moment, voice crack there. Me, main character, look dude, I'll be happy with a side role, really. My mind is already made up, you have the face, I need to fill the slot. Now that you all agreed, sort of, to be in this movie, let me explain. Oh, that's kind of cool, because like that's the Xenogene logo, if I'm not mistaken. This is what my talented artists have created as a cover for the movie. This movie is called Xenogene Splicer's Rampage. Sounds familiar, but I can't exactly put my finger on it. Familiar? Don't say such nonsense. This is original work from our studio. You know, it's kind of like interesting, like seeing that logo again. I remember a long while back, like years ago, that like I saw something on that game, and I was honestly like really excited because like during that time, I was like looking for games like similar to like Reborn, Desolation, Rejuvenation. And I heard about that one and I was like, oh, this sounds really interesting. But it kind of made me sad when I learned, you know, during that time that it was discontinued. So yeah, and I don't think it'll ever really like come back at all, but I really do hope in the future that like these kind of games kind of push other creators at some given point to maybe make something similar to Reborn, Desolation, and Reborn. Not necessarily like, I don't know, like copy paste the story, but really go outside of the box. Because like again, these three games, Desolation, Reborn, Rejuvenation, have done something that most fan-made games have not done at all. And that's just how I feel and think. I know I've like brought it up here and there that me and a few people have talked about possibly getting into making a fan-made game. That is a definite, not for sure, but I feel like I would have to upgrade into a much more, you know, better PC and all of that. I really need to at some given point, but I just gotta make like the room and all of that, like the space room and whatnot, rearrange some stuff to make that happen. But anyways, great, now that that's all settled, we shall begin shooting immediately. Immediately, we don't even have our lines or anything. I guess that's right. Fine, I'll have them mailed to you at once, sorry. They should arrive momentarily, go home, study your lines, and we'll meet back here tomorrow at 7 AM sharp. How's that sound? Can we make it at least 10? I'm not really a morning person. We'll be here, just make sure you are too. Yes, yes, whatever, now go. Come on guys, let's head on back to the apartment and wait for our scripts to arrive. Head back home? Sure. So there's a briefcase there. I think it's really cool, the new apartment with the Hippowdon in it, with the whole Rhoda thing. Anyways, sorry for getting sidetracked there. It seems to be a briefcase sent by the PokeStar Studios. Gather everyone, let's get started. Wow, when they said they would ship it within the hour, they weren't kidding. Dyer seems to mean business with this whole movie thing. I was sure he was going to turn around at any second and announce that he was just kidding or something. Still, it is sort of weird that we all accepted that offer even though none of us have any history in acting. Nor do I think any of us actually have any skill to do so. Oh, Aaron, always the pessimist. I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. Me and Alon were in a small stage show once, but I hardly call that acting. But also... actually, hold up. Oh, the Narcissa thing, I believe. But also, so what if we can't act? That doesn't mean we can't learn. One time, I pretended to be sick so I wouldn't have to go shopping with my mom. Does that count as acting experience? Close enough. I'm sure it does, just gotta ask the right person. In this case, I don't think so, though. That's unfortunate. Have you guys read any of your scripts? Who are you guys playing? Looks like I've been given the role of a woman named Lucille, the first gym leader and the mayor of Sellandin City, however you pronounce that. She's somewhat of a ditz and leaps before she thinks into a situation, which usually ends up with her being in trouble for some reason. Also, real quick, I've never heard of the word ditz. D-I-T-Z. Alrighty, sorry for the pause there. I decided to look it up. I like learning. I guess it means a scatterbrain person. Well, okay, if this isn't on brand for me, who did you get, Alita, sorry. Adeline. Oh, I love her character already from reading her bio. She's friendly, calm, gentle, and has somewhat of a serene aurora around her, which calms everyone in her surroundings, making her loved by those who know her. Despite having people around her who adore her, she has self-esteem issues. That's so sad. Who hurt Adeline? Anyway, I'm curious to hear what Ren and Aaron have as their character. I'm sure Aaron is more interesting than mine. Go ahead, Aaron. I wonder who Ren got then. Looks like I'm some woman named Syria, sorry. Syrah? Maybe Syrah, sorry. The main antagonist of the film. She's pretty calm, collected, and seems pretty indifferent towards a lot of things. but isn't afraid in the slightest to retort and stand up for herself if someone thinks they could just waltz over her. Alright, so all I have to do for this part is just be me. Got it. Yeah, sounds about right. So it's kind of like interesting because like I know they're kind of like they still somewhat like hinted at it, you know, with the whole. I don't want to get into like theories and much, honestly. I guess, you know what? No theories this video. I don't want to do it. That's totally you, Aaron. You have the easiest job out of all of us. What about Venom? She's the main character and all of that, right? Yeah, I'm the main character. Saber's her name. There's actually not much about her written here except that she's the protagonist. Listen guys, I don't think I could do this. What? Of course you can. Don't sell yourself short. But I'm not fit to do the job of a main character. I mean, after so long, I just now started to get some character development. Huh? Look, all I'm saying is that maybe someone like Malia should be the main character. Me? No. If that happened, I would upset a lot of people. A lot of people, Venom. You'll do fine. I'm sure you're pretty extroverted, yeah? That's all you really need to play the protag unless your entire arc is just you getting over your introversions as if it's a flaw. Oh wait, I just realized Ren didn't say his part. It's not important really, I'm just some character, you know. Oh come on, we all shared ours, why be so coy? You know, Alon is directing this film and all, I'm sure they don't want to be bored with me explaining stuff they already know, you know. Say it or I'll scream. I kind of want to say it or I'll scream. But I wonder if any of these like actually like give points though. I'm not sure actually. I'm kind of curious. Say it or I'll scream. Please don't scream. Look, I just have a slightly more unusual role than you guys. It's a little too hard to explain. I'm kind of curious about the first option though. Alrighty, let me see here. Come on, let's hear it. Okay, so it doesn't really like add friendship points. Gotcha. Look, I just have a slightly more unusual role than you guys. It's a little hard to explain like this. How about you guys see for yourselves later at the studio? I think I want to keep it a little bit of a surprise for now. Boo-hoo. But fine, we'll wait. It'll be worth it though. You could say that. Oh? There's one more note in here. What does it say? Is it something about the scripts we've received? It says, hope you all are excited to be playing your respective characters, sorry. There's 2 more roles to be filled, but we found some people to fill those positions. You'll meet them at the studio once we start filming. Study your lines hard and good luck. Dyer. 2 more people, huh? I guess we'll see soon enough who we'll be working with. Oh, I think I know Dyer was talking about. We're missing Wine, and Enya in our little group here. Win's role is the biggest role next to the one I'm playing as Saber, and it seems like Enya's more pivotal, however you say that, in the second half, is what I gathered from skimming over the text, I guess, anyways. I read that all wrong, sorry. Really, that's pretty exciting. They gotta be pretty skilled to be cast for such a role then, but I don't have any prior experience, and yet I got... you know what? Never mind. This is fine. Well, Alon, since we're all inexperienced, we're in your hands to bring this whole thing to a good end. But I swear if you make us look like a bunch of idiots on the white screen, I'm never letting you ask me for anything ever again. Got it? I'll do my best. Come on, Alon, you got this. Don't worry about it too much. It's gonna be fine. We can help each other out as we go. Well, whenever you're ready, Alon, we'll be waiting over at the studio's lobby to prepare. See you in a little bit. Oh, what? Alita? You good? What if I... Okay. So I guess that's like a little bug there, actually. So I guess with that, we'll just head on over to the studio then. Alrighty. Do we go... I would assume this one. Oh, there she is. Alan, just in time, we're about to meet our fellow actors. Exciting, isn't it? So, are you all ready to start then? Lights, camera, action. Now that's what I like to hear. Let's go inside. So I wonder who the two other people are gonna be. Thank you all for gathering here on this fine day. Are you all ready and pumped to get started on this movie? Well, it's certainly a nice experience for all of us. We'll give it our best shot. Yeah, this will be a nice change of pace. We're as ready as we could ever be. Wonderful. Excellent. Then allow me to introduce you all to your two new co-stars, Kai and Ren. Come on, you two. So these are new people then. But I assume they're not going to be like actual like main characters within like the actual story, but more so... Well, actually, what would be interesting, I don't know for certain. I wonder if these two were originally supposed to be in Pokemon Xenogene. That might be what it is. The guy on the left is Kai, who will be playing as Win in the movie. On the right is Ren. I don't know why Kai Ren. Why does that sound familiar? Kai Ren. That sounds like a name for something. I don't know. On the right is Ren, who will be fulfilling Enya's role. Hey, it's nice to be meeting you all. I've heard a lot about your group from the director. Here's to working towards a successful movie. Hello, I'm happy to be working with you all. Though, if you don't mind, would you be willing to tell us who's who? Alan and the group introduce themselves. Okay, so we're not necessarily playing a role. We're more so directing it, right? Because I don't think we even shared a role with us at all. Okay. I think I got everyone's faces and names memorized. Thank you. I have some paperwork to take care of, so Kai will be explaining things from here. Good luck, all of you. Okay, so here's the gist. We'll be shooting the movie in short bursts of scenes with breaks in betweens. Alan will be deciding when we start shooting our movie scenes. All we have to do is play our part, and our editors will work their production magic after we're done filming. We've got the best of the best in our crew, meaning we only need minimal props to produce a movie of top quality. They will be working their production and CGI magic as we go. With that out of the way, I want to direct your attention to the hallway on the right. God, I don't even know what I said there. The second door in the hallway will lead to the dressing room, which is where you'll find your costumes waiting for you. That should be it. I think I told you everything you should know. Oh, one more thing, Kai. How we know we're about to start. Alan, when you are ready and want to start filming the next scene, you should sit down in the director's chair over there. We'll take it as a sign that we need to group up and get ready for our next session. Thank you, Ren. Completely slipped my mind, but that's all you need to know, so best to start getting dressed for the first shoot. Thanks for the explanation, you two. Let's hope we can get along. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be in the dressing room if you need me for anything. Gotta get ready since I'm in the first few scenes and everything. Later. Oh, I won't appear in the movie until a later scene, so I'll be around here in the studio if you need me. Okay, I think we should split for now and then get geared up for action. I also have to get dressed since I'm slated to appear in an earlier scene, or slated, sorry. So I'll be joining Kai in the dressing room. Millie and I aren't appearing until later, sorry. So we'll be around in the studio for a little while. What about you, Ren? Same here, I don't have to get dressed for another few scenes, and even when I do, I'll be done faster than most of you. Okay, so it's gonna be a pretty interesting scene then. I'm still curious about whatever the hell you're supposed to play, you know, and I'm still not telling. Ever heard of saying patience is a virtue? Darn, worth a shot. It better be worth the wait then. Better be worth the wait then, sorry. Yeah. Anyways, that's enough fooling around. Let's split up and get ready. I need to go mentally prepare myself for all of this. Alright. Okay, so real quick, before we start, I want to... Okay, so everybody's gonna be within the room then. I want to talk to everybody. Wait, let me guess. You're here to ask me about the role I'm playing and what I'll be wearing for it? Fine, since you're the director, I'll share some info with you. I mean, that's not really what I wanted to do, but I just wanted to say hey. My costumes, well, saying it's only a little different from the others, putting it lightly, it's not just different clothes and makeup, it's also the most expensive one. As weird as it sounds considering the other costumes and the budget this film seems to have, but they're for a good reason. You'll see the thing for yourself after the upcoming batch of scenes has been recorded. What? You still don't know anything about the role I'm playing from that? Listen, it's easier to explain once I'm wearing the costume, I swear, just give me a bit to prepare myself mentally, okay? Okay, thanks. Please wait until it's my turn to get on the set, I promise it'll be easier to explain that way, okay? I'll believe you. I don't really have any doubts in Ren, but... yeah. Hi Alon, sorry I'm a little nervous working with completely new people. This happens every time, so don't worry too much about me. I'm Happy K, or Kai, however you pronounce it. Is a familiar face that's around, but I'm sure I'll get used to you guys in no time. I hope we'll get along. Okay. So I assume... okay, so they don't say anything super important. Okay. So what does a, Malia have to say? Sorry. Oh, sorry for hitting that. It's not every day you get a chance to get to know the ins and outs of movie making. I can only imagine how much this camera must have cost, let alone the other two in the studio. Although it's not exactly the same, as this photography has always been a huge hobby of mine. That reminds me, Alon, do you remember way back when we first met, I actually had a camera on me? I remember. Yeah, back at Goldenwood Cave, you were helping me out on my errand and studies of the strange cave wall there. I took a picture of you as well, remember? Funny, at that moment we had no clue what kind of mess we'd be getting ourselves into only minutes later. Hey, pictures taken moments before disasters, quite literally. That being said though, being the subject matter instead of the one doing the camera work this time honestly had me a little unnerved. Having a little chat helped me not feeling completely nervous, so thank you for taking the time to talk to me, Alon. Just give us the signal whenever you're ready, Alon. Alrighty. I won't have to get dressed for probably the longest out of anyone here, so I get to hang around for a little bit. Getting first class seats for watching movie bloopers happen in real time while I'm waiting for my scenes doesn't sound that bad, really. I won't have to get dressed for... okay, so you say the same thing. Alita is... where is she again? Oh, sorry about that little pop-up there. Alon, getting ready for filming, I presume, or are you by chance a little nervous? Either way, you have nothing to fear, for I have full faith that you'll do just fine. I can feel it in my bones. Now go and give it a shot. I'm looking forward to your work. Alrighty. What do these rooms do again? Oh, the dressing room. Gotcha. Hey Alon, getting nervous about your first time filming? It's kind of exciting for us too, since we've rarely worked with rookies before. Our studios usually work only with big names, the most prominent for our studio of course having been Risa, but she's not around anymore. Don't tell Dyer that I said this, but the movies that Risa didn't help out with in some way or another have been kind of a massive flop. But creatively, in practice and at the box office, usually Risa would be able to suggest adjustments that would make the movie work better, but we don't have the luxury anymore. This is a huge risk we're taking by having new people act in a movie, but our old methods clearly don't work either, so... that's not to say that things won't work out, of course. Personally, I have a feeling we'll just be fine. I think it might actually be the push that the studio needs right now. You know, moving away from familiar tactics that clearly don't work, bring in some new blood for this kind of stuff. Who knows? Maybe you and your little group of friends are hidden gems that'll launch the movie to great heights. We're depending on you to do a good job, director. Will do. Sorry, Lon, but I have to get dressed now. I'll talk to you once we start filming again, okay? Wow, this is the complete opposite of the kind of clothes I normally wear. I mean, dresses. Oh, I missed what she said there, sorry. Kinda want to go back, actually. Alright, sorry about that. Dresses, platform heels. How do people even move around in these? I prefer pants and having my feet planted firmly on the ground. Thank you very much. Hey, I know I'm not supposed to do gymnastics with these on, but still, if I sprain my ankle, I'm filing a complaint. Wow, this is the complete opposite. Oh, okay, so she just repeats herself. Gotcha. That's something I've honestly, never understood. Is, people wearing, like shoes with, long, heels and whatnot. I feel like that would just, hurt you, you know? And again, I mean, I guess, what I said before, it hurts, especially if you, fall or something, you know? And I can't imagine that would be, healthy for you either, but... I don't know. I don't wear heels. And I guess, as I've always said too, do what you want to do. It's your life. If you like heels, that's fine, but I personally never understood them either. I don't say this quickly, but I can't help but feel a bit nervous. I still don't get why they chose me for the role of the movie's protagonist. Couldn't they have switched my role for someone else? I would have been fine just playing an extra in the background. Come on, it'll be fun. Have some faith in yourself. Come on, it'll be fun. Well, it's true you don't get the chance to play at a starring role in a movie every day. It's not like they'll keep in the crappy takes where I mess up anyway, so I guess there's not much to actually worry about. And frankly, the distraction from all the garbage that's been happening to and around us lately is more than welcome. You know, Alon, you're right. Maybe this isn't such a bad idea after all. Well, I guess it's as they say, fake it till you make it, right? If it's anything like that, I'll probably be fine. Let's kick this movie's butt, Alon. Okay, but the sheer amount of makeup supplies kept in these boxes is kinda scary. How much do they cake on someone's face to even need that many bottles of foundation and concealer? I don't even know what any of that kind of stuff is, but good luck. Hey, the bathroom's occupied, bucko. Sorry, but you're gonna have to hold it for a little while. Alrighty. I guess with that being said, we'll get into the director's chair then. I mean, I believe I talked to everybody. Kai, Ren, or Kyrene. What was her name again? I forgot already. The two new people is what I'll say. Aaron, Ren, Malia, Venom, Alita. That should be everybody. That's important. I think we're good. For this movie, the actors will provide rental teams of Pokemon, and you will not be able to use the Interceptor's Wish, as this is practically an interactive movie. There will be a lot of dialogue, so grab a snack, sit back, and enjoy the ride. Get through filming session to return to the studio. Oh, and check up on your actors from time to time, would you? They want to talk to you or might need some encouragement. They'll be hanging around the film set, dressing room, or the hallway between. Upping your staff's morale might result in something good happening later on. Good luck, dear director. It's the director chair, ready. Well, let me. One more time. Just in case. Let's see, Kai Ren. Okay, it's just with a W at the start. Okay. Because I don't think I talked to that makeup artist right there, so I don't know if like talking to like the normal people really does anything, but we'll do that just in case. Alrighty. And I don't think... No, nobody's out here. Okay, we should be good. Save here. Alrighty, sorry for the random pause there, had to get some water, but yeah, let's go on ahead and get into the chair here. Cool. Good morning, dear watchers of iVeer News. This is our host, Aline, reporting live from the studio in Celadine City, however you pronounce that. Today's news is all about the most exciting day of the year for many people and new trainers alike. Why, you ask? Well, today's marks the start of a new season for the iVeer League, our region's pride and joy. New and veteran trainers alike congregating, however you say that, in a city to start their gym journey through the region. And with me, I have one of the people making it possible for these people to start their journey, Professor Laurel, however you say her name. I'm kind of curious, I don't think this is like any of the crew, right? Honestly, I don't remember the names of who plays who. I'm gonna assume no, because they don't look similar to anybody so far. Always a pleasure to be here, Aline. Tell me, how busy are you expecting the lab to be today? It's always busy each league season, but this year is looking like it's exceptionally so. It's looking like they're trying to fit in more people in the league schedule so they can shorten the queue time. It is a bit of a hassle to obtain this many starter Pokemon, but it is a fulfilling job. So far, we've yet to have a season where we ran out, so here's to hoping we'll be able to make everyone happy this year too. Quite so. Oh god, that's so beautiful. I mean, at the first scene and even that, like, it just looks so nice. They did a really good job with all of this. Quite so, I was in Lily's town, however you say that, earlier, and it seemed like the town was already bustling with life. Despite your presence here, the laboratory isn't left unmanned, correct? Correct. Not only are the manor staff present, but there's also someone currently working on handing people their starters. Until I return, the place is left in good hands. Wonderful to hear. I, for one, cannot wait to see what talent will jump out from the crowd this year. The iVeer League truly is an exciting time for many people, and I'm sure the gyms and its leaders are raring to go as well. Our very own Mayor Lucille sure is, at least. She's been excitedly preparing her gym challenge for all new trainers. You'll have to face her first if you want to get officially registered, so the city is bustling with activities to celebrate the season's opening. Oh, looks like it's our time is up already. Well, time to close this thing off, shall we? If I may speak for the both of us, we wish all trainers a very fruitful journey. The road will be long, but we hope to... I read that all wrong. The road will be a long one, but we hope you form strong bonds with your Pokemon and reach the top. Couldn't have said it any better myself. Thank you, Laurel. This was Aline reporting live from Ivir News Studio, signing off. See you in Lilisa Town. Come on, Saber. Are you still groggy from oversleeping or something? We gotta hurry up, today's the big day. What's the matter, man? This isn't like you at all. We fell asleep nearly the second we sat down in the train. Could you cut me some slack when I told you that I didn't sleep very well? You know, because of the nightmare I told you about. At least it was just a dream. Are you really that intent on letting it ruin your mood? No, but that doesn't make me any less tired. Oh, come on, chin up, Saber. This is a day to celebrate. We're finally getting our starters and taking on the league after a 5-year wait. There's no time to be moping around. The laboratory should be right up ahead. Normally it's obscured by the trees from down here, but now we finally get to see the place for ourselves. Come to think of it, I've never actually seen the place in person. I've been in Lilisa Town before, but I suppose it's kind of exciting to see it up close instead of on TV, right? All the more reason to hurry it up, don't you think? If you want to go and sightsee a little bit, go ahead, but don't keep me waiting for too long. We're supposed to make our choices at the same time, so it might be smart to head to the laboratory ASAP. See you in a little bit. I could check with the locals, or I could head straight to the laboratory. Well, either way, let's get going. Okay, so you can actually move around then. That's really cool. So... okay. I want to explore. Okay. I'm no newbie trainer, I'm actually plenty experienced. Okay. I mean, I guess I could read all their text. Igglybuff and I are going to be the best of partners and sweep the gym challenge. I mean, we're an irresistibly cute duo. The leaders will just melt from seeing us and hand us the win, right? Yeah, maybe. I'm no newbie trainer, I'm actually plenty experienced. However, I'm not here to stay in Lilisa Town. In fact, I'm a geologist looking to document more about Ivir's extremely varied ground structures. So I'm headed to Plumir Island. Normally you're not allowed to get close to the island's volcano, but I've got a special access permit for my research. It's pretty exciting that I get to go hiking at a place for my job where not very many people are permitted to go. I don't have a reason or time to go inside of here. Okay. Alrighty. Most people who don't live in this town are amazed by Aline visiting when the league starts, but she visits every year. I grew up here, so I know that before she does her live report, she visits the locals for tea and spends her time with them. She does it as a way to apologize for the commotion she causes every time she's here. It's pretty sweet, don't you think? What I probably should do is... not like now, but when I rewatch the episode to make sure all is good with it, for the most part. I need to write down, like, all the characters that, like, Malia, Ren, etc., play as, because I already forgot who plays, Saber. Was it Venom that plays Saber? I think so. Hey, hang on a second. You don't have any Pokemon, do you? I get you're excited to go to Celadine City, but Route 1 is beyond this point. It's a bad idea to head there without your starter. The laboratory's north from here, so go there first. Alrighty. I don't have any business here. I always sit here when a new season of the league starts, Seeing so many new trainers gathered in one place is quite refreshing and makes me feel like I'm young again. There's a weird, creepy old couple living in the house right next to me. All they ever do is chuckle at anyone who enters their home. It freaks me out. What the? I can hear some faint chuckling coming from inside. Yikes, gives me the creeps. Better not go in there. Alrighty. Okay. So I believe that's everybody within the town. Welcome to Lily's laboratory. Alrighty. I know I probably don't have to talk to the other people, but it's what I kind of prefer to do. Man, this place really is big. Seeing it in person really is different from seeing it on TV. I kind of wonder how this manor ended up as a laboratory, To begin with... Oh. Something... Mistake made, maybe? Something mistake made. What the hell? Why does this place make me feel like something horribly off now that I'm actually here? No, there's no way. So many people visit this place, I'm sure it's fine. It's gotta be the nerves or something. Come on, Saber, get it together. Honestly, like... I don't know, like, seeing this, it's kind of, like, weird, because it's, like... I don't know if, like, weird's, like, the right word, but, like, it's kind of, like... How do I want to word it? It's kind of, like, sad, but, like... I don't know the word. And like, the reason, like, I say that is, like, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, like, it's a project that... You know, like Zumi, I would safely assume, put a lot of time, effort, and care into and love this project. But it's kind of like sad to kind of like, you know, see it not, you know, be complete. Because like by like the movie part like alone, like it seems interesting, right? But at the same time, I understand completely with whatever, you know, she has going on within her life that, you know, right now, you know, this just wasn't going to happen. I don't know. I had come here from all the way up north, and it technically would have been easier for me to go there for my starter, but despite there being a lab in the north as well, this laboratory in the south is the only one that offers choices from all the Pokemon types. I couldn't get a bug type starter over in the north. The starters offered here are more rare too. I'm just taking a short break before heading to Celadine City. I don't know, it's hard to word. The laboratory opens its doors to the public only a few times per year at the start of a new season of the IVR League. I'm from here, so this place isn't anything new to me, but no matter how many times I see the place up close, it remains impressive. My, such a splendid mansion, what a lustrous architecture and detail, and the garden is absolutely magnificent. You really wouldn't guess it at first glance, but this is the professor's laboratory, would you? Trainer school. Okay. Hello, new trainer. Welcome to Lily's Town Pokemon Man laboratory. In the middle, you will find the entrance to the Grand Hall, where you will be receiving your first Pokemon. First starter Pokemon. I know I read that all wrong, sorry. The set of doors on the right leads to the trainer school, and the set of doors on the left is the residential area. A lot of trainers gather here at the start of the session, mostly out of convenience due to this laboratory being closer to the first gym. You have the challenge. The professor is in Celadine City right now, so her daughter seems to be handling the starter gifting at the moment. You can tell it's not her usual job, though. She fumbled her words a little bit at times, dropped her notepad. She's trying. At least I appreciate her hospitality, none of the less. I believe that should be everyone. And it's also kind of like cool too, because like I believe like Xenogene was like an older game, so it most definitely wouldn't have looked anything like this at all. But it's like cool to like see it with like much more like detail and all of that. I don't know. It's just it's hard to word what I'm trying to like say, but I'm glad like she did it. But in a sense, like I feel like in a sense, like it had to be like at least like somewhat like sad, you know, for her to see like all like these, you know, memories of, you know, what could have been. But again, like if anybody like knows like what's up with like why she decided to discontinue it, I do feel like it's like I brought up like at the beginning, probably because of like Pokemon Rejuvenation, in real life stuff, other projects she's got going on. And then her new game, Overgrown, as well, so yeah. But if there's actually like more of something with all of that, I would definitely like to hear it if anybody knows what kind of like happened with this game. But well, I suppose here we go. I read that all wrong. Let's hope that the feeling from earlier was completely unwarranted. You took your time. Huh? It's only been a few minutes, though. I know, but it's such a waste of our day to dawdle. Weren't you the one raving about how you were so excited to go yesterday? And now that we're finally here after all these years, you're hesitating. Are you sure you're not feeling sick or anything? No, I'm fine. Sorry about keeping you waiting. I think I just got a little nervous, that's all. I mean, we've been waiting for this for so long, and now it's real and... I see. Well, we're starting at the same time, so we're in this together, no? No need to be nervous, I got your back. If you ever need support, we'll probably bump into each other quite a bit. Oh, we should probably head further inside before we spend too much time chatting here. We should probably let the people working here know that we are here to pick up our starters. And don't forget to pack enough healing items, okay? You don't want your Pokemon to faint out in the wild. Yes, thank you, miss. I appreciate all the help. I'm gonna drop by the trainer school to make sure I know everything I have to. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, hello. Are you here for your starters? Yeah, we're supposed to pick them up around this time. Of course. Could I have your names, please? I'm Win. I believe I was listed as Win... something. I'm not even going to try pronouncing that. On the sign-up form, though. Let me see. Ah, yes, here's your name. Since there's only 2 people in this time slot, I'm assuming you're Saber Ikina. Yep, we're both from Plumere Village. Wonderful, then. Well then, sorry. Let me guide you to the... Huh? I'm so sorry. I was so busy with the official business that I didn't even introduce myself. What? But you're Professor Laurel, aren't you? No, I'm not the professor. I'm Adeline. I'm the professor's daughter. I hope you can forgive me for not introducing myself sooner. Hey, don't sweat it. We'll all make mistakes. Thanks. So my mother's currently in Celadine City for an interview, but I'm expecting her to arrive home soon. Until then, I've been tasked with providing the starters to new trainers for a few hours. So I'll be the one overseeing the starter selection for you two in place of my mother. Alright, cool. Thanks for having us, Adeline. Yeah, we're super excited to finally start the League's challenge. I do have to quickly prepare for some things in the starter room, so feel free to explore the place before heading downstairs. Really? I suppose me being a bit late according to Win turned out to not be such a big deal after all, huh? Sorry about that, Saber. No worries, bud. If you go through the door straight ahead of you, you'll reach the staircase leading to the starter room. I'll give you two a sign when the room's been prepped, okay? How about I wait outside the door instead? I don't know, Saber, but I'm a little too stoked, so I'd be happy to just wait outside the room until you get ready. I'll give you a shout when Saber's here, okay? Oh, that works too, if that's easier for the both of you. Okay, I'll talk to Wen when I'm ready then. Wonderful, I'll see you two downstairs. I'll also be going downstairs. Hit me up when you're ready to go get your starter, okay? I'll be waiting. Sounds like a plan. But I think with that being said, since we're about an hour in today's episode, I think we'll stop it here. I do have to say, like, so far, I really love this Xenogene movie Zumi tribute side quest. It's always fun, right? With like Rejuvenation, with all the quests, and how it's so hard to like word right. Like Rejuvenation, of course, is like my second favorite Fame game. What was it again? Reborn, sorry, being my first. But it's like one of the big things that I love about Rejuvenation more than Reborn is the character development and the characters itself. I love Reborn. I love all the characters for the most part within that game. But with Rejuvenation, like, there's more like interaction, more character development, more, I guess, like talking with them, if that makes any sense. Like, it actually makes you feel like you're a part of like a friend group. It's really hard to like describe, and I know it may like sound cringe, but like, I don't know, like it's cool. Like at the beginning of the game, you know, you get into the game, everything goes down, you meet up with Malia, you know, and you instantly like become friends, meet up, you know, of course, with Venom and Ren, join the crew, and, you know, just make new friends along the way with Alita, Aaron, Alexandra, Damien, Cannon, Amber. And you also have like important moments with like the gym leaders and all of that as well. And again, like, no disrespect to Reborn, it's my favorite game because with Reborn, like, it's a much more simple story with a really interesting twist, and I've always been a simple person by heart, and I really love that twist because it's like with Reborn, and I know like I'm rambling here, I apologize, like, if you really look at the dots and connect everything, you kind of know what's up for the most part. I mean, I wasn't exactly 100% correct on my theories with Reborn when I played that game, sorry, but I was close and I was pretty much on the right track. There were a few things that I were off on, but for the most part, I pretty much got it right. And again, even for new and repeat players, if you look at the signs, everything's there that shows you like what truly is going down. You just have to explore a little bit and really think a little bit to understand that. With Rejuvenation, I believe it's something that was it the puppet master, sorry, that said it, like, you don't understand anything, like, you think your world is like black and white when it's all sorts of things, you're just one piece to the 1,000-piece puzzle. They said something like that, and that couldn't be more true with this game. Like, there are so many different moving parts, and for whatever reason, they make it work. And that's the thing during V13 that scared me, that there are so many moving parts that it's like, how the hell do you finish this story and make almost everything, if not everything, complete and everything connects? And so far, for the most part, they made it work. And it's truly amazing what the developers have created. It's insane. It's amazing. But again, of course, I like Reborn more, not only because of like the more simple tone, but it technically was like the first Pokemon family game that actually gave me difficulty many years ago when I was like a teenager and all of that. Of course, like now replaying it multiple times, it really isn't that bad. And that reminds me, one day I'm gonna do the no items, probably like the cast pack run of Reborn, but not anytime soon. But at some point I really want to do that. But yeah, but I forgot where I was like going with that. But I forgot where. That's right, like difficulty wise, like as like you play like these games like more and more, like you kind of like strategize, go outside of the box, try different things. It really isn't, it isn't as bad as it seems to be for, or like compared to like your first time playing through it, if that even makes any sense. But yeah, I don't know. Again, like it's hard to word. It's just I love like the more like character development, the more like quests, like there's more, I don't want to say like care towards the characters, I don't know if that's like the right word, but like with this game compared to like honestly any family game that I've ever played, there's nothing that I've played and seen Pokemon, even like official games or family games, that even come close to what Rejuvenation has done. And I've said that before, and I stand firm with that, and I have a lot of respect for Jane Zumi and every developer that has worked very hard on this game. It really does go to show that they've put a lot of love and care into this game, and I'm very, very excited to see this quest to the end, and the main game and all of that to the end. With that being said, that's going to be it for part 1 of this side quest video. I'm hoping to get everything wrapped up by the next episode. Seeing that this is going to be a pretty long side quest, might actually be a part 3 to this one. Not for certain yet, but we'll see what happens. But anyways though, that'll be it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, definitely do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.